We are here on the Nonprofit Oh, it's going to be one of those days, Patrick. We're here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I'm Janice Murray, and I just did that so I can let my guest feel at ease. She's new to the show and a little bit skittish about it, but I want to welcome Deputy Bourbon. She is here from the Santa Clarita Sheriff's Department on our Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for showing up. I have those kind of moments. It's radio. It happens. I get tongue-tied. We're going to have an amazing show because you came to tell us about some fun, exciting news. The sheriffs, you know, and I know that people think sheriffs and they think, oh, it's crime and it's the bad guys and it's all this negative stuff. Our Santa Clarita sheriffs here in town are amazing people who represent your station so well, and you're in a good position to be working this year with the toy drive, which is one of the fun events as a way for your department to get in touch with the community, to be interactive with them, to spread some cheer. So that is what we're here to talk about today. But first I'm going to ask you just a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you came to pull this duty. So tell us, where'd you come from before the Sheriff's Department?
So I've been on the department for about a couple years now.
Straight out of college, straight out of high school, or?
Yes,
you're awful young.
I went to college first, and then I joined the department.
First job is with Santa Clarita or another department?
Santa Clarita.
Santa Clarita, okay. So 4 years or so, yes. And you worked on, driving around the community, so you know our community. Are you from Santa Clarita or no?
So originally came to Santa Clarita and I went to patrol.
Oh, okay.
So did that for a little bit, and then now with community relations.
Perfect. That's a fun department in any company, community relations. When I started here 15 years ago, they gave me the title Director of Community Relations. And really, working on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, that just means, interacting with all our nonprofits and being the face out in the public. So I'm assuming that's exactly what you do. You've got a beautiful face for it and a great personality. So this job for you is the first year that you're working on the toy drive?
Yes.
Wonderful. So we know here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, we've been doing the show for 15 years or so, and you guys, the Sheriff's Department, has come on every year about this time to talk about that effort and the kickoff party that now has become a big thing. So let's talk about that. This year, when is that kickoff for your toy drive?
The toy drive kickoff is going to be on December 4th, and it is going to be from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., and it will be at the Frontier Toyota dealership in Valencia.
All right. I don't remember if they're the ones who did it last year, but I think that's it's a nice partnership because they've got the beautiful lobby. It's indoors. You can use that. They've got great parking, great area outside for the families to come and interact. Tell our listeners, if they come to the kickoff party at Frontier Toyota 4 o'clock on December 4th, what's going to happen? What will they get to take part in?
So on that day, Santa will be there.
No way. Because I thought Santa was going to be somewhere else come December. I mean, he's a busy boy. He's going to be there?
Santa will be there.
Will the kids get a chance to take pictures with him?
Of course. They'll be more than welcome to take photos with them.
Nice.
Get some family photos in.
Great. And there's going to be some activities for the kids, or?
There'll be some carolers singing.
Nice.
So it'll be a little
From
show.
Young kids or elementary grade school kind of kids from our local schools, hopefully?
Yes, they'll be from the schools.
We like that. And you know what? I think it's a win-win because the grandparents are going to be there, the parents are going to be there. That builds up your crowd. Hopefully everybody understands this is the kickoff for your toy drive, so they all remember to bring a toy.
Yes, so we're asking if you can donate a new unwrapped toy for boys and girls, infants, toddlers, teens.
And what I know you guys have done this for years, and it's kind of changed the way that you've done it over the years. It always seems like the babies and the teens are the ones that get forgotten. What are the kinds of things that you think would be good for us to bring new, unwrapped for the different categories? Like teens, teens these days, they all love to eat. they like to dress, but they don't want their parents buying their clothes. So maybe gift cards in that category would be good.
That's an option. They can do gift cards or maybe possibly any like electronics they might have.
Yes, they would love you if you if you brought electronics. Absolutely, I didn't think of that. Electronics, anything trendy, current that the teenagers would love. What's the age range, the top end for teens that you're collecting for? Do you know?
I believe it's going to be 16 years
16.
old.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, middle age is grade school, elementary school, and they love anything. Toys, games. What's popular at the movies now? Frozen's getting ready to do a new show, so that if someone picked up anything Frozen, the little girls would love that. I don't have boys. I have 2 daughters, so I don't know what boy kind of stuff is cool right now, but I would venture to say, any games, toys, anything related to any of the popular movies or characters that they know and like would be good. And then the babies. That part's harder. What do you typically think, or what have you seen in the past that the parents or people drop off for the babies?
So they can bring some young toys for them, or maybe some diapers or
blankets, warm things. We're getting ready. Of course, today it's 80, but so it's not really Christmassy, December-y yet. But blankets, warm, cute kind of things like that for the babies.
Clothes
that would be appropriate. And again, as long as it's new and unwrapped.
Yes.
Now, why is that? Why? I mean, I know why you want new, as out of respect for the families and the people that you're donating the kids to. But why unwrapped? What's that about?
I would just say more for health concerns.
Okay. Oh, and you know what I think too, probably so that once the toys are all collected at the sheriff's station and in the boxes that are going to be around town, somebody's got the job of sorting through all of that and identifying, is this a teen gift? Is this a baby item? Is this a grade school gift? If it was wrapped, you wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah. So I would imagine that's probably why that started that way. Tell me about the boxes, these donation boxes. They're going to be around town pretty soon, right?
Yes, so the boxes will be out in about 2 weeks or so. We will post them on our social media where the boxes will be located.
And you say social media, you guys are on Facebook?
Yes, Santa Clarita has station. We have a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Okay, and your handle or how would we find you on those medias? At LA SC? What?
So if you just Santa Clarita station.
Sheriff. Okay. Mm-hmm. Santa Clarita Sheriff. If you Google that, then those things will come up?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we can like those social media platforms and get all our news updated, and eventually you guys will post the locations of the boxes. 3, we absolutely know where they're going to be. Right here at KHTS, we always get one beautifully decorated box in the lobby. There's always one at the Sheriff's Department. And then the libraries. I know the one here and probably Valencia by the station, right? So someone in your office is going to decorate a nice size box with Christmas wrapping, so you can't miss it. It will be open on top. Please, whenever you're out and about, especially if you're shopping this week, or as we get closer to the kickoff date on the 4th, if you're shopping, if you're at a big box store and you pick up something for your own kids, it'd be nice to pick up something new and unwrapped, drop it in one of those boxes. Eventually, in 2 weeks, you say?
Yes.
They'll be all around town. Okay. And at this kickoff party, you're going to have some entertainment. You're going to have Santa. This is the start of your season for collecting. How long will the boxes be out around town for people to come and collect or drop off?
So the boxes will be there from about 2 weeks from now, and then they should be towards the end of December, around December 18th will be the last day.
We'll be picking them back up. Mm-hmm. Okay, so from the 4th through the 18th is the 2-week period or the weeks period that you can drop gifts and items off brand new, unwrapped, in those boxes. After the 18th, Sheriff's Department staff needs time to go collect those boxes, get all those items, sort through them, and identify them. How do you guys disseminate them in the community?
So they are distributed to various nonprofits throughout the Santa Clarita Valley.
Oh, and those nonprofits have already been screened by you guys, or the partnership's already formed. Is there any opportunity for some new nonprofit to get in on that?
They might be able to if they call the station, and we can see if we have any availability on our list.
Perfect. Do you now? I know you don't call you don't call the station yourself. Do you happen to know the phone number off the top of your head?
So the Santa Clarita Sheriff Station will be 661-255-1121.
Ooh, easy.
And they can ask for myself, Deputy Bourbon.
And you're handling this. You're going to be busy. That's all I know. You're going to be very busy. So if someone has any questions, they can call the station. If they want to drop off a gift in 2 weeks before December 4th, there'll be a box at the station.
There will be a box in our front lobby.
In the front lobby, and it's going to be open. The station's open 24 hours. So anytime, I can't imagine somebody coming in after hours. But if you're there and you want to drop something off, that's the easiest way. But if you want to join the party, the kickoff party, December 4th at Frontier Toyota from 4 to 7, that is going to be, I know that the radio station is usually there playing some Christmas music. And you said carolers from some of our local schools. This is like the time of year to get into the holiday spirit. So that's a really good way. And again, your first opportunity, if you want to drop off a gift, there'll be baskets or boxes at the car dealership. That'll stay there as well, or
yes,
just for the event?
It'll be there as well.
It'll be there as well. Okay. We've got about 3 minutes. We are talking with Deputy Bourbon from our Santa Clarita Sheriff's Department, talking about the local Sheriff's Toy Drive. You guys have been doing this for years here in the Santa Clarita Valley. And correct me if I'm wrong, I know years ago, the deputies in the field would always carry, some toys or something in their trunks as they're making their rounds in their neighborhoods that, are on their route. If they saw some kids or if they, were out and about, they would hand those out. And I think that kind of grew into this formalized toy program. Is that about right?
Yeah, so we still have deputies in the field that currently still pass out toys.
Oh, that's nice. It's, again, as I said in the beginning of the show, it is for people in the community who may not have an interaction with you on a normal basis, or who may have a negative connotation about the sheriffs and the jobs you guys do because they don't have a one-on-one interaction with you. This is the way to bridge that gap and to show you guys are more than just, cops out there patrolling, deputies out there getting the bad guys. You guys are interested in keeping our community safe, correct? And fostering goodwill in our communities. And I guess it's tough. Deputies have to be out there in these neighborhoods, and they see a lot of things that aren't always positive. So when situations come up, it's nice to pass on a little goodwill. I like that. So we are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I think we're going to take a quick break. We are here by way of KHTS Radio. And I want to just remind everybody, if you haven't done it already, be sure to download the free KHTS app on your iPhones and Android devices. Now you can listen to KHTS wherever you are. You can access KHTS news, social media, and more. The easiest way to do that is go to your Google Play or App Store and search KHTS. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Healthcare can be difficult if you're underinsured or have Medi-Cal. Samuel Dixon Family Health Center can help. Services are available on a sliding fee schedule. The mission of the Samuel Dixon Family Health Center is to give the Santa Clarita Valley access to affordable, quality primary care. There are 3 locations to serve you: Canyon Country, Newhall, and Valverde. Go to sdfhc.org for more information and to find the location most convenient for you.
The Art Gallery of Santa Clarita Artists Association, located in downtown Newhall on 6th Street between Railroad and Main, features local members' original artwork with changing exhibits every 2 months. Purchase affordable art for your home or as gifts. Open Friday through Sunday or by appointment. Artists wishing to join the SCAA can visit santaclaritaartist.org, come to our free monthly meetings at Barnes & Noble, or stop by the gallery. For upcoming shows, check us out at santaclaritaartist.org. We make visual art visible.
Our trash has got to go somewhere, and Chiquita Canyon Landfill is helping make the Santa Clarita Valley a little greener. Our local landfill creates clean energy from our waste disposal to power 10,000 homes each year. With their 9.2 megawatt clean energy facility harnessing the landfill's methane gas, you can feel good that the waste from your home in the SCV is helping create a clean energy source. Chiquita Canyon Landfill is our partner in sustainable living.
Chiquita Canyon is helping lead the way to a greener future.
We all know sometimes people lose their way. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, the Way Out Recovery SCV may have the answers you've been waiting for. The Way Out is the premier intensive outpatient treatment center serving Santa Clarita. Asking for help is the first step. Call The Way Out today, 661-296-4444. That's 296-4444 for a private free assessment. The Way Out is an accredited, affordable outpatient program that accepts most insurance. Call us at 661-296-4444 or check us out online at thewayoutrecoveryscv.com. Quit battling with yourself. Ask The Way Out for help today.
The magic of the Christmas season comes to life on stage with Santa Clarita Ballet's production of The Nutcracker. This captivating and thoroughly entertaining holiday classic, performed by Santa Clarita Ballet, features characters that delight audiences. Travel with Marie and her Nutcracker to the land of sweets where she meets the Sugar Plum Fairy. Performances run Friday, December 13th through Sunday, December 15th at Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center at COC. Call 251-0366 or visit santaclaritaballet.net.
Hometown, your hometown station.
This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
We are back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I'm Janice Murray, and we are here by way of KHTS Radio. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. And we are here with the Sheriff's Department of Santa Clarita Valley. We've been talking with Deputy Bourbon, and you and I were talking about the Sheriff's Toy Drive. And off air, we were talking about how on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, usually we highlight an event that's a fundraiser. But for the Sheriff's Department, this is your friend-raiser, your community event that you use to connect with our community members and families and the kids, and a way to bring goodwill. And the other thing, we talked about it just a little bit with the Boys and Girls Club. We interviewed them, before, and we were talking about the haunted house. Were you able to get to that? Did you have any hand in that event?
Yes, so we took place in part of the haunted jailhouse this year, and so it turned out to be a very great event this year.
It always is, and I can't wait. Like I told Matthew Nelson from the Boys and Girls Club, when you guys move to the new station, that is going to be amazing, because I've been in the sheriff. I haven't been in a jail cell, but I've been to your station as it stands now, and it's a little small. It's a little tight. So I'm assuming with all that big property over there off of
Golden Valley,
it's going to be amazing. Have you been over there?
I have not. They're still building, so we've seen it as it's, progressing right now as you drive by. But
do they have an estimated completion date for it?
That I don't know of right now.
Well, I'm going to hope that by next Halloween, you guys will be housed over there, and so you can have an even bigger and better event. That event, the scary haunted house, as it's called, or whatever, you partner with the Boys and Girls Club, right?
Correct.
And that's amazing, because you got a captive audience with the kids, and I understand that they're helping to plan the event and to help decorate and to do all of that. Is the sheriff's staff involved in any way with like scaring the kids or anything like that?
So the Boys and Girls Club, they decorate they get their theme and they decorate the jail cells and all that, and they actually partake in scaring and making it a little fun.
But that's good for them. Like we were talking about with the Boys and Girls Club, you're teaching them administrative skills, leadership skills, working with others kind of skill, So that's an amazing partnership, and I appreciate that you guys have opened up the sheriff's station, and I can't imagine that we ever have jail cells full of criminals, but if you had one or two, you'd move them out so that they can use the facility for the evening.
Yes.
And I know it's always very successful. So kudos to you guys. So that just happened. You're moving into the holiday season, and for those of you that are just tuning in the last segment we talked about the big event that is coming up December 4th, and that is?
That is our toy drive. kickoff.
And it's an annual drive you guys have been doing as long as I've been doing this show for 15 years. So you've only been with the station 4 years, and this is your first year actually very hands-on with
Yes.
the toy drive. So this should be fun for you. You'll actually be there at the event?
I will be there.
Okay, so tell us about it. It's December 4th where?
So it's going to be December 4th at the Frontier Toyota dealership in Valencia.
That's on
Creekside.
Creekside. Okay. Is that where it was last year?
Yes.
Okay. So they're used to you
Same
guys
event.
coming in and taking over. And you'll be in the parking lot and in the lobby of the dealership?
It'll be in the lobby.
Nice.
It'll be from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
On December 4th. Okay. And it's going to be a party. This is your kickoff for the holiday season of gift giving. So what does that look like to you guys?
So inside again, we mentioned earlier, Santa will be there. We'll have some carolers from the schools be there as well.
Of grandparents, parents, everybody is welcome. This is a free event, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I know that the kids are all excited, and the local schools that are going to be performing caroling, they're probably already working on their songs and getting ready for it. You've got Santa there, and there will be an opportunity for families to take pictures.
There will be.
I used to do this show in the mall years ago when I first started, and where the kiosk was in the mall was an open area where they always brought in Santa or the Easter Bunny to do formal pictures. I haven't been in the mall in 100 years, so I don't know if they even do it there. So we do know for a fact Santa is committed to showing up December 4th at Frontier Toyota for the Sheriff's Toy Drive kickoff. I'm so glad because some kids may not get the opportunity to see him otherwise, And this is the opportunity for parents, for community members, for anybody. Maybe you're a grandparent and your grandkids are not here, or you don't have grandkids, so you don't have anybody to give presents to, and you'd like to. How would they get to do that?
So they can come on December 4th to the Toyota dealership, and we will have boxes where they can donate a new unwrapped toy for any boys or girls, and that'll include any infants, toddlers, and teens.
Okay, and I think in the first segment we really kind of pinpointed. We know the babies, any cute little cuddly, soft toys, blankets, teething things, learning, educational little things for babies would be lovely, great. Middle ages, grade school, middle kids, any popular TV star, TV hero, animated hero, any games or gift items related to Frozen or what's the boy movies that are out? Patrick, come on. Help me. I don't know what's popular. I haven't been to the movies in forever, and my kids are 23 and 25, so I don't know.
I mean, for popular movies going on right now, Joker's a popular one, but that's a little darker.
Yeah. I don't know if they've got Christmas Joker
Not Christmas.
stuff.
More for Halloween.
I
but
know.
more Christmassy. Yeah, there's always like the Avengers. Avengers is always something. Iron Man, Spider-Man.
Okay.
Even some people want to be like Thanos with the snap, and like Avengers is always festive. It's always a good thing.
I love my Captain America, I gotta say. But and then at the other end of the spectrum, the teenagers up to about 16 years old, you said.
Yes.
What do they like?
I would say more on the electronic side.
Electronic side, and a lot of these kids, you know what, I know my kids, they're always in the refrigerator, so gift cards to food places would be great too, maybe. But the key is any of these items, brand new, unwrapped, because the sheriffs, once we donate them and put them in their beautiful decorated Christmas boxes that are going to be around town, you guys have a little bit of work to do with those gifts, right?
Yes.
What do you have to do?
So once we collect all the toys, we will sort them into the appropriate age groups, and then they will be distributed to the various nonprofits throughout the Santa Clarita Valley.
Perfect. And I think that's important, too. We didn't mention in the first segment. If you are donating a gift or a toy item for the toy drive for the Sheriff's Department, be comforted in the fact that these items will be staying here in Santa Clarita. A lot of people, when they donate to our nonprofits, really care that the money stays here.
Yes, and all of our toys will stay in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Okay, and you guys have pre-selected your partnerships with the nonprofits. They have pre-selected or identified their client base that these gifts will be going to, and at some point after the 18th, which is the end of the collection period, the 4th through the 18th, those toys and gifts will be disseminated to the families, right?
Correct.
I don't know how you guys do it, and you still work in a regular shift and regular duties. You guys are going to be busy. That's all I know. So the next couple of weeks, give the Sheriff's Department about 2 weeks, and then you will start seeing those boxes around town. And the 3 or 4 main places we know they're going to be are where?
So they will be in our front lobby.
Absolutely. At the Sheriff's Department as it stands in Valencia.
Yes.
Don't go over to the
Yeah.
new one yet. The 2 libraries in town? Or at least the Valencia one for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, of course, here.
Absolutely.
at
KHTS Radio. We'll have a box. We always do. And then I am sure after, within the next 2 weeks, you guys will go ahead and publish the list of where those boxes will be around town, because you have community partners that like to have a box in their lobby as well.
Yes. So just look for them on our social media pages.
You guys are on Facebook?
Yes.
Are you guys on Instagram?
Yes.
And the one I don't use a lot, are you on the Twitter?
We are on Twitter as well.
I would imagine so, because Twitter is the most up-to-date information when there's an emergency or something. As a community, the Sheriff's Department's got us covered. You always are so responsive, and you guys, I know, use those social media formats and Nixle, I guess,
Yes.
and I'm connected with Nixle. So that's how we get our emergency news. But social media, I think I've seen on Facebook, you guys post some informative other things as well. So if you haven't connected with the Sheriff's Department in Santa Clarita through any of those formats, you want to do that. I mean, it's as simple. They will accept your friend request, or, go ahead and like their Facebook and their social media, the Instagram and Twitter pages, because in the next 2 weeks, you'll go ahead and post that list for us, right?
We will.
Wonderful. Is there anything else that we want our listeners to know about the toy drive? How many people do you think, or how many gifts within the past year or two? I know this is your first year being real hands-on with doing the enacting the event, but if you've got an idea of how many gifts you guys gave out in the past couple of years?
In the past couple of years, we have distributed approximately over 2,500 toys.
Wow, that's a lot. That's an awful lot. And we know that there's other places in town that are doing little parties or little gift giveaways or whatever, but this is one way that the Sheriff's Department can ensure that a certain demographic or a certain population that may not be served by those other venues are getting an opportunity to get new gifts for the holidays that are age appropriate. I can't imagine a better way for you guys to make an impact in our community, and I absolutely appreciate that. We're here with Deputy Bourbon, and we're talking about the Sheriff's Toy Drive. What do we have in terms of minutes, Patrick? Another about 5 or 6 minutes. Is there anything else that you want to talk about as a deputy in terms of your job interacting with the community that we could do better, or that tips on safety during the Christmas holiday shopping season?
Of course. So
that's always important, because everybody's buying all those gifts and leaving them in the car and then crying when something happens. We want to prevent that, can we?
Of course. So definitely some tips would be is make sure your vehicles are always locked. Don't leave them unlocked.
And that's in your driveway as well.
Yes.
Why do people think to come home and just leave the car and go in the house and then complain because their car got broken into? You got to lock up. People close the garage door. That one bugs me. I have to say that. That really bugs me. But that's easy to remember. Lock up. Yeah. If you're going shopping at the mall, how do we handle
Anywhere.
that?
And also at the mall, don't leave any valuables in your front seat, anything that can be seen from any window. Nothing that's just going to be an easy target. Please don't leave any purses in your front seat or in the back seat. Make sure it's all secured.
I remember you guys doing that. Was it Stolen? The campaign where the guy all dressed in black had the signature bag, and it was to highlight and to let women especially know, how many times am I in Costco and there's a woman, or in the grocery store, and her purse is open in the shopping cart, and she's reaching up the aisle, turning her back on her purse. We have to be mindful, and it's a shame, even here in Santa Clarita, that we have to say that, but we need to be able to help the sheriffs do their job and don't put added pressure on them by being an easy target. So anything else? How about the holiday party season? How can we help you with that in terms of drinking and driving and being mindful about those things?
Yeah, so make sure, don't drink and drive.
Do we know if there's going to be any what do you call it when you guys have those little stations where you're pulling people over?
Our checkpoints.
Your checkpoints, will there be any of those coming up during the holidays?
Those, I don't know if there's any dates that have been selected or not.
But it's a good visual. It's a good reminder. Every time I pass that, I go, slow down, be mindful, Anything else that we can tell our listeners?
Drive slow. There's a lot of children out. Yes. I know the holiday season's coming out. There'll be a lot more people out. So just be mindful when driving. Thank you.
That's important. I don't know why people kind of get a little agitated and drive a little heavier footed during the holidays. It's, what? If it's the holiday, slow down, enjoy the time you have with your family and friends. We want everyone to be here to enjoy the holidays with their family and friends. So let's just take a moment, take a deep breath, slow down, and be mindful on the road. Seems like there's been a few flip overs and accidents on the freeways. What do you think? What is that about?
And I'm not sure what possibly could have caused those accidents on the freeway, but maybe speed was a factor, and so. Definitely, don't text and drive as well.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to say that. That's a huge one. And that's teen drivers, my age drivers, middle age, whatever. It is just not safe. It's not smart. So that's a big one. Yeah. I am so thankful that you're here and we can talk about these things. Again, Sheriff's Toy Drive, it is December 4th. The kickoff party from 4 to 7 p.m. at Frontier Toyota. And be on the lookout around town, obviously at the Sheriff's Department, at the Valencia Library, at KHTS, for those Christmas wrap decorated big boxes that you can drop off your new unwrapped gifts. And the pickup window will be from the 4th, the drop-off from the 4th through the 18th, and your staff will be going around town collecting all those toys and getting them ready to donate them out. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, and I think we should take a quick break. We're here by way of KHTS Radio. We are on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. We're going to take that break, come back and talk more about the Sheriff's Department. Don't go away.
If you find yourself in an issue with the IRS and they're threatening you, or you can't sleep at night, remember this name. Anthem Tax Services. Within 2 months, they saved me $25,000.
If you are a small business owner or self-employed and owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, call Anthem Tax Services today. 866-630-2694. We have saved millions of dollars in tax debt, and our goal is to reduce your tax debt to as little as possible. Call 866-630-2694. We are confident enough in our services to offer a 100% money-back guarantee if we can't put you in a better position than where you started. Call for a free consultation, and we'll also take care of your tax case study for free, saving you hundreds of dollars. Call 866-630-2694. Anthem Tax Services, the trusted name in tax resolution. 866-630-2694. 866-630-2694.
Kick off the holidays at Valencia Marketplace on Saturday, November 9th, and donate a toy as we launch our annual Sheriff Toy Drive. Check out your favorite stores, climb on an antique fire truck, and experience Balloon Magic by Magic Castle magician Dennis Farrell. Drop off your toy through the end of December at Bod Pizza or the Stevenson Ranch Library. Music, prizes, crafts, and a whole lot of fun. Donate a toy and enjoy your holiday shopping at all your favorite shops at the Valencia Marketplace, Saturday, November 9th. More info at valenciamarketplace.com.
Looking for a fun day with the kids? Visit Ice Station Valencia. With 3 rinks, Ice Station offers every type of skating program imaginable, from ice hockey and figure skating to public skating sessions every day. Ice Station is a great place to bring a group, so ask about our special group rates. Our glass-enclosed restaurant, The Grill, offers a scrumptious array of tasty snacks and entrees. For info, call 775-8686 or skate to the net, www.icestation.net. Ice Station Valencia, right across the street from Valencia High School.
Today for lunch, why not try the Sandwich Shop? Located on Avenue Stanford in Valencia, the Sandwich Shop offers dozens of hot or cold, affordable, premium deli sandwiches. Gourmet soups and salads are also available. Regulars indulge in the Dutch Crunch Roll on the twice-baked baguettes, which is a customer favorite. Top it off with owner Charlie Chong's Chunky Chocolate Chip Cookie. Breakfast and catering is also available. The Sandwich Shop, since 1983, located on Avenue Stanford right off Rye Canyon. ValenciaSandwichShop.com to place your order.
This is Jeremy Steppen, owner of Resurgence IT. With cyber threats coming at us from all directions, how can you protect yourself and your company? Coming up Wednesday, November 6th, we are hosting a cybersecurity event focused on executives and upper management. This event has one purpose, which is a call to action to prioritize cybersecurity for your business. The event runs from 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. and will include breakfast, leading industry speakers, and a practical knowledge you can take with you to protect your business. Take control of your IT before it takes control of you. Be on the lookout for more information on resurgenceit.com.
Your hometown station, KHTS. This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
We're back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I am Janice Murray, and we are here by way of KHTS Radio. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. Do you know we are on Facebook Live? And also, you can get KHTS, social media, news, sports, and more wherever you are. The easiest way to do that is to download the free KHTS app on your iPhones and Android devices. Just go to your Google Play or App Store and search KHTS. And we have the sheriff's, Santa Clarita Sheriff's Department here today being represented by Deputy Bourbon. And I think our partnership with the sheriffs is amazing here in Santa Clarita. I don't know anywhere else where somebody like me who used to be really heavy-footed and get tickets when I was younger can sit and have a nice, comfortable, friendly conversation and know that you guys are here looking out for us and want the best for our community. And some of the ways that you do that to interact with the community outside of your regular patrols is, like we talked about in the last segment, you guys started doing the haunted mansion, the haunted house with the Boys and Girls Club several years ago. That thing has grown big, and you told me you were involved with it this year. Just ballpark, how many kids and families do you think went through that event this year?
So this year we had about 2,700 people attend.
That's a good number. Little kids, older adults, all ages?
All ages were there.
And that's a free event?
It's a $2 donation.
A $2 donation, and that, again, money goes to the Boys and Girls Club, stays here in our Santa Clarita Valley to help support their programs for our children. But you guys open up the jail cells and let them come in and decorate?
Yes, so the Boys and Girls Club do come and they decorate, and they spend a day or two getting it all ready. And we also had a kid-friendly maze as well. So.
Oh, cool. In the parking lot?
Yes, it's also part of next to the haunted jailhouse was a kid-friendly maze.
Very cool. I didn't know that. Yeah. And this is the Halloween event that you guys do, again, as a way to reach out to community, a goodwill effort so that the community knows that you guys are not only here to protect and serve and keep us safe, but you guys are the front line in terms of any emergency, in terms of anything that happens. And I say that to say, moving into the holiday season and you're kicking off the toy drive, years ago I remember hearing that the sheriffs, as they're out in our community patrolling, obviously you've been there, you come across a situation, maybe it's a domestic violence case, you've got parents at odds and there's kids witnessing this, or there's a fire or there's some kind of tragedy, and the sheriffs are there as a way to kind of comfort those kids. They started doing what?
They would give them maybe a teddy bear from they had in their patrol car. So.
And I'm sure now the teddy bears have morphed to those that have the canines. Kids love the dogs, so I'm sure that's another way, a visible way for the community to see you guys and see you as a positive force in our community, somebody that's here to help us, to protect us. And that effort, that goodwill effort, has turned into a big toy drive. So we talked about that in the last segment, and we need to reiterate it again. That is coming up really soon, and you've been working on it this year with a couple of other deputies, and this is your first year on it. So tell me what your impression so far is about this event.
So I'm very excited, looking forward to it.
But you still have regular duties that you're doing, so this is something you volunteered, or did you get put up or picked for this post?
So myself and my other partners and deputies, we all work together on this event.
Okay. And so your part of it is to do what, other than to come here and talk to us about it? What on the day-to-day, what is your effort? in this
So
event?
we will collect the toys and sort them and get them ready for the various nonprofits that we have.
So somebody in your office is right now probably finding some good, I don't know if you went to the moving company, but there's always really good-sized boxes with the top cut off that are beautifully decorated in Christmas wrap. Those are going to be placed around the community. Obviously, you always share one here with us. There'll be a couple other places.
Yes, so we will put those out in about 2 weeks and keep looking for the places where they will be on our social media. They will be posted there.
Absolutely. Please like the Sheriff's Department on Facebook. Connect with them on Instagram. Follow them on Twitter. I know I'm terrible at Twitter, but that I think is the best place to get the most current up-to-date news. And it isn't always emergency or disaster kind of stuff. Your Facebook page is really informative about a lot of things going on with the Sheriff's Department that you guys are doing in the community, and I love that. So that's a way to keep connected and stay abreast of what's going on. The kickoff party is soon.
Yes, that's going to be December 4th. And that will be from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
And we have to thank Frontier Toyota. They have graciously opened up their dealership, the lobby, the parking lot to have this party. The big guy in red's going to be there, right?
Santa will be coming to town.
Santa will be coming to town, and any mom or dad who wants to get that Christmas card picture with the babies with Santa, this is a great opportunity to do it, and it's
free.
It's what?
Free.
It's free. You cannot beat that, because I remember back in the day, those Santa pictures started getting expensive. If you want to sit on his lap with the baby, that it got expensive at the mall. So this is the first event of the season to meet Santa, to get to listen to some of the local kids singing some Christmas carols. I'm sure there's going to be maybe some Coke, some water, some hot cocoa, something for the parents and the kids while they're out there listening to the entertainment. And just a fun opportunity. This will be the first time you'll see the big boxes out where you can drop off the donations. So tell us again, and let our listeners know, really 2 important steps about the toys.
So for the toys, if you donate, it's going to be a new and unwrapped toy.
Absolutely. And we ask for new, just out of respect for those children that are going to ultimately get those gifts. They want a Christmas just like any other kid would expect, something new and exciting to get to have and own, but unwrapped, because those items need to be sorted into 3 categories by your staff. And what are those 3 categories again?
We sort them into infants, toddlers, and teens, so this way that their gifts are appropriate.
Okay, infants and toddlers, great time. Maybe there's always amazing educational toys. It's going to get cold during the holidays. Maybe some nice warm fuzzy little bunting or onesies or blankets for the babies. The middle ages, grade school, middle school, they're easy. As you know, any popular character from any of the movies or the Disney stuff that's out right now would be appreciated. And then the teens, gifts, gift cards, electronics, anything appropriate up to age 16. Yeah, that would be wonderful. So that's going to happen on December 4th. And I forgot to mention this segment. One of the best, not even one of the best bosses in town, clearly. I know Carl Goldman's going to be there, but the best radio station in town will be at the kickoff party, helping play some entertainment music in the background, kind of coordinating with the Sheriff's Department to keep the party going from 4 to 7 on December 4th. Carl loves that event. He's been doing it for years, and I know everybody loves to see the little kids from the local schools come out and sing their carols. It's going to be a lovely evening. That's going on December 4th, but if you miss that, lots of opportunities until when?
Till December 18th.
To bring that gift and drop it off. Maybe you don't have business at the Sheriff's Department, but maybe you go to the library in Valencia. There'll be a box there. Maybe you come to the radio station to buy your restaurant road tickets. I know Lori loves to see her line of people standing there at the counter. While you're here, the box for donations is going to be right by her desk. Drop off something new, unwrapped. These kids in our community who may not have a real Christmas we remember as we were growing up, they would appreciate that. The Sheriff's Department has partnered with a couple of really stellar nonprofits. They've already made those partnerships, and those nonprofits have already identified those kids that are in need. So this is a way to help that underserved population here in Santa Clarita. Anything else that we want to tell our listeners about the party?
We hope everyone can make it out there, and we look forward to seeing everyone.
Do you guys get to dress up, or you have to be in your uniforms?
We will be in uniform.
You can't wear a Santa hat?
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll have a
little
Santa
elf,
hat on.
Some elf ears or something. You got to get festive with it. Come on. This is a fun time of year, and I know that you guys really mean to use this as an opportunity to reach out to our community, to be interactive, to make a positive presence in the community. You guys do an amazing job all the other days of the year. Again, one other thing we want to talk about, the safety tips. That's huge because the mall is extending hours, I'm sure, during the holidays. Everybody's out shopping. How can we protect ourselves during the holiday shopping season?
So for the holiday seasons, make sure, you lock your car wherever you go, even if it's at home. Don't leave any valuables inside your car at all.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're just running in for a second, don't do it.
Oh, and saying that, how many times, I know it doesn't happen a lot, thankfully, in Santa Clarita, but even in the country where a mom just runs into the store and she leaves the baby in the car because I'm just going in to get one thing. Don't do it. Just don't do it. We want everyone's holiday season to be fun-filled, festive, full of love and happiness. Let's make sure we keep safe, help make everybody else's holiday safe. Anything else? The traffic?
Traffic will be a little hectic coming up with the holiday season.
Yeah. So
just
slow it down. Slow it down. You told us you're not real sure if there's going to be any of those, what do you call them, the traffic stops?
Oh, our checkpoints.
Checkpoints, but I would say be mindful of those, especially if you're out Christmas Eve, drinking. Utilize the services, Lyft, Uber, taxi, whatever you can so that you don't have to be out driving so that you can stay safe. As a deputy, I'm just curious, what's the best time of year for you as a deputy working in Santa Clarita? What's the best thing that you've experienced here and the best time of year for you?
I say all year is really, every day is something new and different, so it just really depends, It can happen the same time next year, or it can happen earlier or later in the year, but there's no really one particular month, but it's just all a fun-filled year.
I think sounds like you love your job, and I like that. You're young, so you got years ahead of you to do this. I hope if you can stay in Santa Clarita, if that's where you'd like to be, you've got that kind of presence that would be a great community relations person for our community, and that in this position, I wish you success. I hope you do well, and I hope you last a long time here in Santa Clarita and become a face on the radio station with us next year. Okay.
Well, thank you.
I am inviting you to come back next year. If Natalie, I know Natalie is off she's on maternity leave. That's what she told me, right?
Yes.
So congratulations to her, your partner in crime and your predecessor handling the Christmas toy drive. Hopefully I'll get to see her next year as well. Anything else you want our listeners to know before we go out? All right. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I want to remind everybody one last time, be sure, especially we've gone through the fire season. Hopefully we're done with it. I don't know. But, emergency season. You want to be up to date. The radio station does a really good job partnering with the sheriff's station to keep the lines of communication open when there's anything going on. But the easiest way for you, the listener, to stay abreast of everything is to carry KHTS with you wherever you go. You can listen to KHTS on your iPhones and Android devices. You can be abreast of our social media, our sports, our news, anything, wherever you are. The easiest way to do that is to download the KHTS app on your iPhones and Google devices. Just go to your Google Play or App Store and search KHTS. So we are, at the end of our hour, we are going to... We've got another nonprofit coming in, but we are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show by way of KHTS Radio on your hometown station, FM 98.1 and AM 1220. Have a great day and an amazing holiday season. Thank you.